Hi everyone, welcome to my channel once again. In this video, I want to show you how we are going to design, or how I designed this flyer in Pixellab. So if this is something you're interested in, kindly follow along and let's dive right into the video. So with this, I'd like to start all over again. So I'm going to hide all these layers in the design and start all over again. Alright guys, so let's begin the video. But if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. And to my return viewers and my return subscribers, I salute you once again. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel. Please let somebody know about this channel. Okay, so let's get into it. I want to use a pink color for the background. So I'm going to my background area and I'll choose the color that I want. I have the color code already, so I'll just go ahead and show you the color code that I used in this design. This is the color code that I use. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and bring the element that I will be working with in this Pixellab onto the canvas. Okay, so I'm going to my gallery and I'm going to import all of them one after the other. I'm going to crop this one slightly like this. Go in again, now go and choose the rest also. So this is what I'll be using to manipulate my background. Okay, this is another element here. And alright, I think that is all. So I'll start with this element. I'm going to position this element right here like this. First of all, I would like to reduce the size slightly, rotate it like this, and put it here. Then I'll go to my polygon to move to opacity, and I'll reduce the opacity to something like this. Alright, 21 is fine. And I'll go and copy this and place it in multiple places in this design like this. Let me rotate this one, position it right here. I'm going to increase this one slightly like this and I'll position it. Okay, so I'm going to my layers panel and I'm going to lock these three. If possible, I can merge them together. So I'm going to merge all this. I'm going to merge them. Alright, so once they are merged, I can go ahead and lock them because I'm not going to use them anymore. I have to work with these two layers now. So let me just click here and come. So this is my first layer and this is the second one. Let me bring this one to the top. Okay. Alright, so first of all, what I did was I changed the color for this to be something close to this one before merging the two together. So I'm going to reduce this one slightly, and this one, so I'm going to reduce it slightly, and I'll rotate it like this. Alright, I'm going to rotate it once more, rotate it. I hope you guys are following. Okay, so something like this is fine. I'm going to reduce this side so that I get the exact thing that I want in this design. Alright, okay, so I'm going to this area color filter and I'll play with this slightly. I think this is fine. Let me check this and see. Okay, alright, this is fine. I will not waste much time on this since it's just a tutorial. So from here, I want to merge the two together, but let me work with this one slightly too. I'll go to color filter, increase the saturation slightly, and I'm done. So I'm going to my layers panel and I'm going to merge these two layers together. So this one and this one. But before I merge them, I would like to copy this layer, the top one. I would like to copy it. I have a reason for that. So I'll copy it and hide it like this. Right, so I can now go ahead and merge these two layers together. Alright, so as you can see, these two layers have been made together. It's not as perfect as the first one that I did. This is the first one, the one that I used in the original design. Let's see. Yes. So here's the first one. So this one, I took my time to do it very well. Alright, but all the same. So from here, you can change the color to whatever color that you want. Let me just move this like this. Okay, let me hide the first one. Alright, so this is what we will be using in this design. Okay, so let me just reduce the size slightly, bring it forward like this. Okay, something like this is fine. You can choose to manipulate the color further like this. You go to gradient and choose a gradient for it. So something like this is fine. I'll go with the first one. So this is what I did. I selected 4 of these nodes here and I manipulated the colors. I choose the color here, and here. You can choose any color for it from the background and use it to manipulate. Okay, so from here I can now write my text because I am done with this one. So I can go to my lens panel and unlock it and start writing my text. Okay, so I'll come to this A here and I choose my text. Alright, if I'm going to type breast cancer, first I'll type breast like this, increase the size, and I'll go to fonts. I'll go to fonts and change the font to something like this. So I think I'll go with this one. Yes. Let me see if it's the same font that I used for the first one. I don't think it's the same font. Let me change it again. So if I'm not able to find it on time, I'll just go with it like that, and I'll leave a link to the original font in the description. Okay. I think it's this one. Alright, so it's the first one. So I'll increase it and bring it right onto the top of this one. I want to get the exact size. I'll rotate it like this and increase it. Alright, something like this is fine. I'm going to my color and I'll choose the color for this text. I'm going to choose this color. Alright, this color. Here's the color code. Here's the color code for this one. And this is fine. I'll go to stroke and give it a stroke of 1. 1 stroke will be fine, and the color should be white. Oh, yeah. So 1 stroke should be fine. Alright, I'll go ahead and hide the first one, this one, and I'm going to bring the next text onto the working area. This one, I just type cancer, and the font that I chose was this font. This one, don't worry, to those that are in my WhatsApp community, I'll start sharing fonts with you, so don't worry about the font for now. Alright, so after this, I'll upload this design. Please, we are trying to share this flyer across, okay, so that the information reach people. Where's the fonts? This video is not supposed to take long like this, but for the sake of the tutorial, that's right. So here, this is the font that I use, Acura Expanded Demo. This is the font that I use, okay, over here. So I'll just copy this. I'll copy it, but for the sake of time, we have spent almost 11 minutes already, even though I'll be forwarding the video slightly back. Alright, so I'll just go to my lens panel and bring the other side, which is awareness month. This one. So this one too, what I did was I copied this text and I placed it right here, change the color to white, and type awareness month. Awareness month. So sorry about that, guys. So that is all. Then the next thing is to bring the message which is not difficult. This is the message, and from the message I just give it some shadow. All right, so here is shadow. Give it some shadow, and the shadow color is this. Okay, and I blend it to 20 like this. All right, so the next thing is what is it? It's call to action. It's kind of like a call to action, what you intend the people to do. And with this is the actual thing that I want people to see. So what I did was I bring in these elements here, and I use it to circle it so that it lay emphasis on this whenever people want to see the design. After the cancer, the next thing they will see is something like this. All right, so I'm sorry, I'd like to bring this back slightly like this. Okay, all right, so this is fine. I can leave it like this, but I only decided to add some small hospital stuff on it. But it's fine if you couldn't add anything to your own design. It's also fine like that. So this is a forged hospital, okay, or a clinic center, in a forged, how do you call it, website link, URL. All right. So this is how I am able to achieve this. If you feel this is cool, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video to friends. Let them be aware about cancer, breast cancer to be specific. And see you in my next video.